we've seen a lot of work going on in the grandstand. Can you just give us what phase are we on now and what has taken place over the course of the last month or so?
Sure. So back in March, we actually started the project, which involved us remediating all the metal parts of the grandstand structure. And so that meant that we had to sandblast, regalvanize, paint, and basically just reinforce everything that's holding up the roof. And so what they've done is, in the first part, is they worked on the trusses that were actually sitting on top of the concrete columns. And so now they're kind of finished that phase. And now we're moving into putting up more scaffolding to actually come out over the seats, coming out actually towards the field, so that we can finish off the rest of the metal structure, which is the piece that's kind of sticking out over the chairs.
What time frame are we looking at for this to be completed? Because it is a monumental task that they have to put up the structure first, and then be moving it as they move along.
Yes. So the project is scheduled to finish around cut match time or just before cut match, and so they're going along at a very nice pace. Of course, with the activity that's coming up in the next couple of weeks, it's going to be a little interesting for us because there's certain sections that they'll be working on that obviously we won't have access to, so people will not be able to sit. For example, we have a big game coming up next week, Saturday night, May 25th, Bermuda versus the Azorian team. And you can see from behind me that there will be this section that will be closed off. We kind of really want people to understand that this work has kind of been long overdue. Since the structure went up maybe in the early 2000s, no real maintenance has been done on it. And so we're so excited now that we're able to get to it, and we look forward to this lasting for a number of years into the future.
There's been a lot of talk about a structure on the property that has been looking unwell, if I could say that. Sure. What is the latest with the building at the main gate?
Sure. So it's called Stadium Cottage, and unfortunately, that building has passed its lifetime, and it's unfortunately on the list with Public Works to be demolished. And so that building will be knocked down in the not too distant future, and we will be looking to do something else with that particular part of the property.
These type of things take a while to actually come to fruition in knocking, because it's been like this for a little while now. Sure. And we've seen or we've heard public outcry of what it looks like and so forth. But how long possibly before something like this takes place where it is removed?
Well, unfortunately, I cannot answer that question for you. That is on the timetable of the Public Works group. And so I just wait until they tell me that my number's up and they will come in and do the work.